Hey everybody, what is going on? I hope you're all having a wonderful, wonderful day. So before we get started, I wanted to dedicate this video to the legendary, brilliant, iconic man that we lost way too soon, Howard Ashman. And really, without Howard Ashman, this ride obviously would not have ever been possible. It's been said that, Howard Ashman gave a mermaid her voice and a beast his soul. Not only did he give the beast his soul, he gave Disney a soul again. He put life back into the Walt Disney Company, and Howard Ashman's contribution to to Walt Disney Animation and just to Disney in general is immense. It's enormous, and it just wouldn't feel right to have a video about a Beauty and the Beast dark ride without acknowledging this incredible, incredible man. And Howard, we love you, we miss you, and this video is dedicated to him. It wouldn't have been possible without him. This attraction is a love letter to Mr. Ashman. And with that, I just want to say that I did watch the videos on the attraction, and now again, total disclosure here, I haven't been to Tokyo. I haven't been on the attraction. Obviously, I'm going based on YouTube videos, which is a completely different experience than actually, going on the attraction, physically going on the attraction. But what I saw, I was really impressed. The exterior, the details of the castle, just breathtaking, absolutely breathtaking. And it's Tokyo, so it's like, duh, of course it's going to be amazing, right? Everything Tokyo does is incredible, but the detail and the love that they put into this attraction is fantastic. And it's a movie that's really the crown jewel of Disney animation. It really is. To this day, I think it's probably the best movie that they've ever done. I love Beauty and the Beast, and it deserves a great dark ride. And this is definitely that. This is a great, great dark ride. Now, the ride kind of focuses on the music, okay? So you go from room to room, right? And it's like you basically go from song to song. It's very similar to the Little Mermaid attraction at California Adventure, where you go from song to song to song, right? It's very similar to that. And you go in, and one of my favorite scenes is the Be Our Guest scene. I think that really translated beautifully in this attraction, from animation to physical. I love the way they did that whole scene where you're kind of going around that big table, and Lumiere is there talking to you and singing, and Mrs. Potts. It's beautiful. It's beautifully done. It's a perfect physical translation from the film. It really is. It's phenomenal. Then you go into, I believe, Something Is There. I think that's the name of the song. And it's a snow scene when Belle and the Beast are kind of like starting to make that connection. Now, this scene fell a little flat for me. I love the song, but there's just not a whole lot of stuff going on. You kind of circle the room, and you see the Beast, and you see Belle, and they're in the snow. It's pretty. It's nice. Not a whole lot going on, though. It's a little bit of a boring scene, to be quite honest with you. And then I really loved, actually. The more I watch it, the more I love it. The finale, the ballroom scene, where you see the newly transformed Beast and Belle dancing in the ballroom, and your vehicles are kind of circling around the two of them dancing, and you hear the music, and it made me well up. It made me choke up, because again, I have to go back to Howard Ashman. This is his baby, and he never lived long enough to see the final product. And if only he was here to know how much this film is so loved, and then how it's lived on even past him. It broke my heart to watch that scene. I just couldn't stop thinking about Howard Ashman, and it's beautifully done. I absolutely loved it. One thing I do want to touch upon too are the ride vehicles. The ride vehicles are very, very interesting, in the sense that they're like, it's funny because like you see this kind of ride vehicle a lot of times in like river rides, right? Like Grizzly Mountain or Grizzly Peak over at California Adventure, where it's like that circular design and you're all sitting around and facing each other, but you rarely see that design in like a dark ride. And I thought that was a very interesting choice that they made, that Imagineering made with this attraction. And I really, really like it. It adds something different to this attraction that other dark rides don't have. I absolutely love that. I love that. But overall, it's a beautiful ride. It's a beautiful ride. Is it the most amazing thing that you're ever going to see? No, it's not. It's not. You know, it's a really high quality standard dark ride, you know, and I think they did very, very well with it. It's not, I think that's going to blow your mind, but as a Disney nerd, it kind of blew my mind a little bit, just because my love for Howard Ashman, and just seeing the first Beauty and the Beast attraction, the proper attraction built, um, it just does great honor to his memory, and I love it for that reason especially. But again, it's a great dark ride, nothing out of this world spectacular, but it's definitely um, very, very good, you know. So I don't know, those are my thoughts on it. You know, I just really, really, really enjoyed it, and I hope we get this in California. I really hope that Anaheim gets this attraction. I know there's been a lot of rumors and speculation about, you know, a Fantasyland expansion coming to Disneyland Anaheim. That was kind of prior to COVID. I don't know what the plans are now, to be honest with you, now that COVID hit and, you know, Disneyland still isn't reopened. So I would imagine there's going to be a lot of cuts and things being put on hold indefinitely. But I hope that when we eventually do get an expanded Fantasyland, I hope we get this attraction or one very similar. You know, Beauty and the Beast is, again, the crown jewel of Disney animation. It deserves a dark ride. It deserves representation in Disneyland Park. It really does. And I hope we get something like this at Disneyland eventually. I understand with the shutdown that this is not going to happen for a very long time. I just hope eventually it does happen. And you know what? To be honest with you, the Disney Renaissance is criminally underrepresented at Disneyland. We need to have some of those films represented in that park for sure. And I would love to see Beauty and the Beast be the first one, because I think it's obviously a phenomenal film. I love Howard Ashman, and I think that this particular version of um, you know, of that ride, you know, I think would be really a great fit for Disneyland. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I know Tokyo has a lot of restrictions as to what we can clone, and there's like time limits and stuff like that. So it's gonna be tough. But I really do hope Disney can make it happen and bring this to Anaheim. I think it'd be a great fit for our park. But what are your thoughts on the Beauty and the Beast dark ride? Have you seen it? You know, online? Have you been on it? If you've been on it, definitely comment below. Let me know your thoughts. But I would love to hear from all of you guys on this attraction, and also, you know, just you know, comment below, and also share your, you know, your thoughts on Howard Ashman. You know, I mean, really, without this man, none of this would have been possible. You know, who knows if we even would have had a Walt Disney Company if not for Howard Ashman. You know, I mean, his influence on the company is massive. It's absolutely massive. But what are your thoughts? I would love to hear from you guys. Thank you all so much for watching. I do appreciate you. Thank you so much. And as always, have a magical day. Goodbye now.